For now.
Ah, you have returned! Are you ready to spill blood on the arena floor? I do enjoy toying with lesser spellcasters. I captured this insolent little necromancer running for his life outside of Tancerz. How we got there, I don't know. But he does summon skeletons with supernatural speed.
Agreed. I hide away from prying eyes. Feel my power! Away from prying eyes. I hide away from prying eyes. Vita Mortis. Damn. Bleed. I hide away from prying eyes.
Uncanny! You seem to have a knack for killing things that are already dead. If only you displayed a little more flair and enthusiasm for your work.
Yes.
Are you prepared to face your next match? A pack of warriors bearing down on you may be fear-inspiring, but the same group sound asleep is far less terrifying.
Ah, you have returned! Are you ready to spill blood on the arena floor? While the spell is mightier than the sword, something is lost during a subtle spell duel. What is that elusive quality? The visceral impact of body blows, the crunch of bone, and the rending of flesh. Behold, a team of pulverizing pugilists ready to pound the precious life out of our proud defenders.
I hide away. Think carefully. I hide away from prying eyes. I hide away from prying eyes. I hide away. I hide away from prying eyes. I hide away from prying eyes. Feel my power. I hide away from prying. I hide away from prying eyes. I hide away. You're already dead. I hide away from prying eyes. I hide away from prying eyes. I hide away from prying. I hide away from prying eyes. I will not fall here. Healing now. I hide away from prying eyes. Feel my power. I hide away from prying eyes. I hide away from prying eyes. I hide away from prying eyes. I hide away from prying eyes.
Well, you may be able to take a hit, but you certainly won't make one fighting such dull brutes. I must provide a more engaging foe for our next fracas.
Think. For now.
Are you prepared to face your next match? Divide and conquer is not always the winning strategy. There are times when you should all focus on one target.
Ah, you have returned! Are you ready to spill blood on the arena floor? You've beaten my hobgoblins, which means you're exceptionally strong. You've also bested my pet spellcasters, which means that you've studied well. I can clearly not rely on one extreme or another. So instead, I shall crush you with a combination of combatants. Carry on!
I hide away at any cost. I hide away from prying eyes. I hide away from prying eyes. I hide away from prying eyes. Feel my power.
Dobrze się czuję.
I hide away from prying eyes.
Niezbyt dobrze się czuję.
I hide away from prying eyes. I hide away from prying eyes. I hide away from prying eyes.
Niezbyt dobrze się czuję.
I hide away from prying eyes. I hide away from prying eyes. Resist and die! I hide away from prying eyes. I hide away from prying eyes. I hide away from prying eyes.
You're already dead!
I hide away from prying eyes. I hide away from prying eyes. I hide away from prying eyes. Damn. I hide away from prying eyes.
Inconceivable! Get out of here and take your reward with you. Ridiculous! Outstanding! Impossible! Fantastic! You've managed to crush everything I've thrown at you. Clearly, I have excellent taste in selecting gladiators. You've survived for longer than I expected and gained quite a following in the process. But don't worry, you'll be dead soon enough. I've dug out some of my rarer beasts. Very soon now, they'll crack your skull open and feast on the gooey innards. Oh, don't be such a preposterously petulant persnicket. I'll tell you what. Because you've been so gracious about all this kidnapping and forced to fight to the death business, I'll give you a reward. Now go get ready for your next battle. You'll most likely be slain, so it's probably time to perform whatever funeral rituals your culture requires.
Impressive, mortal. Your feats in the arena have become a frequent topic of conversation. Perhaps you will set a new record for longest surviving combatant. No. Baeloth has tasked me with giving you this reward for your outstanding performance. Take it and prepare for your next battle.
As needed.
So, you're the current favorite. May tomorrow favor thee until we meet in the Black Pit. That is the spirit I like to see. I look forward to seeing how you fare in your next battles.
They are obviously no match for us, my mistress.
Are you prepared to face your next match? When facing superior physical strength, be sure to protect the most vulnerable members of your party. And never forget that an attack can come from any direction.
You're still alive. How? Baeloth surely would have destroyed you by now. Or perhaps he is merely toying with you. But you wouldn't torment me as he has, would you? No, I don't dare cross him again. His savagery knows no bounds. Please, hurry and take what you need before he sees us talking. It's not you. It's me. Baeloth has a special place in his black heart for torturing me. He gladly takes any excuse to place me in the pain room. Please, just tell me what you need and go.
You've lasted longer than anyone expected. Let's start taking bets. If anyone nearby were man enough to speak to me... A spat? Is that what he calls it? Then why doesn't he say so to my face? Ever since that accursed drow captured us, Brendak hasn't said a word to me. He speaks to anyone else, just not his own wife. Curiosity killed more than a cat, you know. Listen, do you want to buy some weapons or not?
Your prowess in battle has become well known. Perhaps it was my weapons that tipped the balance in your favor. To cut down Baeloth? Don't talk like that. He'll hear you. Besides, under the effects of his gaze, you could never use it against him. The only ones not controlled by his gaze are his friends and allies, every bit as powerful as he is. He's too clever to fall for that. I've never seen anyone make him lose his cool. Now, are you here to buy some weapons or talk my ear off? What'll it be?
Watch yourself. With every battle you anger Baeloth more and more. Soon he will pit you against an unbeatable foe. No, that will never happen. It mustn't. If any of us gets to fight that hateful drow, it must be me.
Way to go! You've been really terrific down in the pits. Do you need some more potions? My buddy the concoctor is ready to squirt out some more. No, that's not the way it is. I just try to avoid trouble, and the concoctor is a complete pacifist. And you don't think we get to keep all this money, do you? It all goes back to Baeloth in the end. When you put it that way, I feel even more grateful that Baeloth has found others like you to do the fighting. I wouldn't last round one in those pits. Now, can we put some new potions in you today?
So, you have not yet been eviscerated. You may allay my disappointment by buying more of my fine clothing. Your scent is even more offensive than usual for a mortal, and you show me no deference. Were I not Baeloth's guest, I would tear out your innards with my bare claws. The singular virtue of your kind is the way you scream and writhe while being torn limb from limb. Oh, you would be surprised at how easily one becomes carried away while appraising a mortal for alterations. Now then, shall I take your measurements for a new garment?
The ones who have stymied Baeloth. He says he wants a good fight, yeah, but he really wants good death. So longer you deny him yours, the more he will pit you against deadlier foes. As did I. Perhaps there is yet hope. Vidurga tried to fight him, but his spells were too powerful for us to resist. Funny. Not everyone was at that battle. I still wonder what became of Thadek just before and during the battle. He returned only when it was over, and Baeloth had already placed me here to serve his gladiators. Perhaps you could force his hand by depleting his supply of minions, but he continually brings in more and more exotic creatures.
You've made quite a splash in the arena, and I'm not even talking about the blood. Of course not. I love Magda. It's just... I don't want anything to happen to any of us. Baeloth torments us all, and he knows how much I love my wife. I've already said too much. I'm supposed to sell you armor. Do you want any?